Henderson. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down, forthcoming.
A gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
Hold the check. Here we go. Here we go.
From the gun, it's Shador. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Gonna run, and this is Travion Henderson. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
The 25-yard line.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. They'll run it here with Antonio Gibson. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. A gain there of 15. Good for a Patriots first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
That's 13 more on that play, and quickly another first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On play action, here's May. Look wide, get this one complete. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. 13 pretty lucky here. Back-to-back gains of 13. And another first down.
That's another Patriots.
Up the middle, it's Henderson. It'll be a short pickup down to the 31. The number 5 overall pick, Mason Graham, there on the tackle. Here's a 2nd and 6. Off the play fake, here's May. Flush, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. J.O.K. Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. He gets in for the sack. It took a while, but that is his first on the year. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down. And the Patriots ready to kick it away, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. That one hit inside the 10, but it bounces forward into the end zone. And they bring it back out to the 20-yard line.
Ready? Ready?
They'll run with Judkins to begin the drive. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, this play, Mike, is clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
They go play action with Sanders. He's got his man, the tight end, David Njoku. Oh, big hole, left side. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 80 yards. Touchdown, Cleveland. No problem there on the extra point. And the Browns will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. We'll go play action with May. Open man. That's the tight end, Hunter Henry. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. So a big one there to start the drive. It's a gain of 49.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
They going to hold on to this one. And it'll be forced out of bounds. Just a couple yards short of a first down. That's a pickup of 8.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
1 quarter in the books. 7-0 is our score. And we're back to Foxborough in a moment. Now it's 2nd and 1. Our first carry for Ramondre Stevenson. He's going nowhere. Losing yardage on that play.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on 3rd.
And this one complete on the sideline. Good footwork to stay in bounds, but he is just shy of the first down. And that brings up 4th down.
And the Patriots, first down. First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Off the play fake, it's May. And he's in. Touchdown, New England. That touchdown, #1 for him on the year. Now Andres Borregales for the extra point. No problem with the footing. The kick is good, and the Pats will level things out at 7 apiece. We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. As Stewart on first down. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6.
So he gets on the board. First catch of his career. I can promise you he's going to hang on to that ball. Now, it wasn't the flashiest of plays, but just try to get him comfortable and try to settle him into this game.
Sanders now off the bootleg. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete.
And this is where the timing of these passing games, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. And in this case, it's a perfect example. He's open, he tries to lead his guy, and he just puts a little too much in front. And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple of plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
And he lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery.
You know, it's so hard to say what goes wrong on these bad snaps, Mike. You know, sometimes it's mechanics, sometimes it's concentration, sometimes, frankly, it's just bad luck and things go sideways, but he puts a little bit too much juice on it, ends up in the punter's reach, and now they're heading back to the sideline, and they just put their defense in a really bad spot.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 21, here's 2nd and 5.
Let's go now.
They bring Judy in motion. Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
The integrity of the defense, Mike, is based on every defender holding their gap. That's exactly what we saw out of this defensive tackle. Not only did he hold his gap, he's able to shed his block and make the play.
That one too far out in front. It is incomplete.
And this offense just cannot get anything going right now on 3rd down. If you ask any offensive play caller throughout the entire league, Mike, the importance of 3rd down, maintaining possession, making the defense stay on the field and have long extended drives, it is critical to not only scoring points, but ultimately winning in the NFL. Anytime you find yourself kicking in these elements, Mike, you just can't take anything for granted, especially when it comes to your plant foot, your balance, your control, your footing. It's so important, and give credit, he does a great job here able to put that one through.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Marcus Jones now to return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
And they're on the 25-yard line.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. On the grab, it's Henderson to start this time. He'll get about 2. Jeremiah Wusu-Koromoa in on the stop.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 8. May gonna look to throw. Here's a screen taken in by Henderson. Goes brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
3rd and short. And here is May. And that is incomplete.
And barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single 1st down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming on.
This one fielded out beyond the 25. Oh, how about that hit? Wow. He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Ready?
Sanders will throw it. Here's a screen set up for Judkins. And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield. A gain of 14. Good for a quick 1st down.
This is such a critical moment in the game, that middle 4 minutes, the final 2 minutes of the 1st half, and then the possession to come out of the halftime break. So maximizing this possession here before halftime is critical. See if you can get a drive starter. See if you can get an easy completion to kickstart a 2-minute mode. And that's what they got here. Now they got to see if they can go down and steal some points.
Oh, he is deep-weeded on that one. Picked up, thrown down behind the line of scrimmage. So they go backwards on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 13. Out of the gun, it's Sanders. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked off by Marcus Jones. And the Patriots will have great field position as they take over at their own 45.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
Here comes 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Working out of the gun. It's May. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Carson Schlesinger.
I think he would have been better off there, Mike, giving that ball a little bit more juice. You can see he's trying to put a little touch on it and lob that ball into his target. But it just hangs up in the air a little bit too long, and the defense makes him pay.
Here's Judkins. That's a nice job keeping his balance in these conditions. A gain of about 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the Patriots' 42-yard line.
2nd and 5. Again, it's Judkins. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is 1st down. The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here. As the clock stops, 50 seconds to play until halftime. 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Sanders. That'll be intercepted. He gets free inside the 30. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Patriots. Borregales now for the extra point. Through the rain, the kick is good. And the Patriots are on top. It's 14-10.
14. Browns 10.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This taken at the 5. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
Let's go now. Back to 60. Go.
Throwing now, Sanders on 1st down. To the right side here, pass is caught. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
1st down, Browns.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. That is incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
A dive and a catch. Incredible. Now a timeout signal for them, and they'll get it with 10 seconds until the break.
1st down, Cleveland.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Throwing again is Sanders. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
The defense had their sights set on making a big play one way or another. First, it was the initial pressure. They thought they had the quarterback for a sack. But then they get their hands on the ball, and I think if you're this offense walking back into the huddle, Mike, an incomplete pass there, probably the best possible outcome.
Again, it's Sanders. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered, and that is how this first half will come to an end.
Things you be lacking, my brother, so what do we lack? I can point it out, so much that's
The rain not letting up. It continues to be a factor here as we get back underway in the second half. Jones now on the return. Oh, he tries to lateral the ball, but it's a mistake. That ball's out. And it's recovered by one of his teammates. Now, faking the give. He'll let this one go long for Williams. Still on the move. And he will take this one in. 96 yards. Touchdown, New England. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
Safe kick taken at the 5. We'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. On play action, Shador. He's got his tight end down the field. That's the Njoku. And he's going to be running out of bounds, but not until he gets down to the 40-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 39 yards. On the ground, Judkins. And he'll try to keep his footing, manages to work it ahead for a couple of yards.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. Set. Set the line. Ready.
Now, Shador. Very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Jerry Jeudy, the intended target. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend. So give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete. I just don't like the look of this passing game. Like, it just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
And that one not going to get there. And it's wide to the left as well. It's no good. And this stays a 2-score game.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and a couple. Toss, Henderson heading right. And he will be out of bounds right around the 35. It's a pickup of 12. 1st down, New England.
That's good for our Patriots.
And off it is Henderson heading left. Running very difficult in these conditions. He gets forward here for a gain of about 3.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 32-yard line.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, here's May. That's complete to Stephon Diggs. And bring him down inside the 25-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Here goes front.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
A handoff, Henderson. And he's fighting to get free. A lot of work there for a gain of 3.
Down at the 18-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They face 2nd down and 7. A carry now for Gibson. And they'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to 3rd down.
15-yard line. It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Here goes front.
Operating from the shotgun, it's May. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. Trying to locate Travion Henderson out of the backfield.
4th down.
And it's going to lead to 4th down.
Is on for the field goal. A 32-yard attempt.
That one is good. And the Patriots are going to open up a 2-touchdown lead, 24-10.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
He fields it at the 8. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10.
19 flag, man.
Drive starts with a run by Judkins. Past the 45. And he's out of bounds, but all the way down at the 30-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 47 yards.
Ready, set.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Ready, hut.
They go play action now with Sanders. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately his passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
Ready,
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
let's go now. Liking, 8
From the gun, it's Shador. Our throw here, right side, falls incomplete.
Mike, when you're completing less than 35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes it's exactly how they practice. And at other times, it looks like they've never practiced at all.
That's out wide to Judkins. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 50. A gain of 16 yards. 1st down, Cleveland.
Here we go, set. Let's go.
Off the play fake. Here's Sanders. That's hauled in at the 2. To the goal line and in. David Njoku. Touchdown, Browns. 2nd touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. The extra point is good. And the Browns back within 7. It's 24-17. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. A very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up second and 9.
So we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. From the 42-yard line, here's second and 9. To throw is May. To the left side, he's got Henry. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Throwing now is May. Has completed to Douglas. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. That's good for 27 and a first down.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
19-yard line.
Crazy, crazy, crazy. And here goes to that.
Once more, it's Henderson. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down.
He's taken down at the 17-yard line. It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 8.
There, what's that? Hey, what's that?
The throw now, May. That's into the hands of Diggs. They will easily pick up the first down. They've got 1st and goal coming up.
That's another Patriots. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
On play action, here's May. Moving to his right. And he will wisely just get rid of this one and set up 2nd and goal.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
A give to Henderson, running right, and he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Way beyond Henderson. Touchdown, New England. His 2nd rushing touchdown of the year. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
On 1st down to his tight end, Njoku. And he'll be taken down at the 10-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 55 yards on the game. Inside run with Sampson. Down to the goal line. No signal. Is he in? They'll say it did not break the plays, but a real solid gain on 1st and goal.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Ready.
A run with Judkins. And he will score. Game on. Touchdown, Cleveland. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off?
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
Browns 23.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. From the 6, here comes a return. Whoa. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
46-yard line.
They'll begin it on the ground with Henderson. And his momentum completely stopped there. Picked up, thrown down for a loss.
So these situations, Mike, are always very tricky for a play caller. Of course you want to keep the clock moving. You're just trying to run the game out and maintain this lead, but you also don't want to become overly predictable. So with the defense just selling out to stop the run, I think they have to mix in a few high completion percentage passes to just at least keep them off balance.
They'll drop the throw. Moving outside the pocket. And that's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that first down.
Well, that scramble is ultimately going to end up short of the first down, Mike, but it's going to help quite a bit. That's a great job by the quarterback. Just taking what the defense gives you, get downfield, pick up good yardage.
They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard.
Here we go, sit. Hey, what's that? Hey, keep it rolling, man. Keep it rolling. Hey, back inside. Let's keep rolling. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Rip, rip.
On 3rd and a yard, here's May. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. It sets up 4th down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
Try it now with Henderson. The throw, big opening up the middle. 20, 15, and this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
And that should all but put this one away, Mike. And we've had some big plays throughout this game, but none bigger than that one right there. They score on the long touchdown, and that makes this a 2-possession game here late.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. This is 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Out of the gun, it's Sanders. He'll air it out down the middle. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Kyle Duggar.
This is something we see so often out of these young quarterbacks, Mike, is their inability to manipulate the defense. They kind of telegraph where they're going to go with their ball, with their eyes. And I'd love to see him the next time when he gets to the top of his drop. Look off the safety. Hold some of the underneath defenders from where you ultimately know you want to go with the ball. A lot of that just comes with experience, and sometimes you got to gain that experience the hard way.
Second and 11.
What's that?